Plan, manifest, and create. We are in this open period of a time where you can create these new adventures and experiences for your future. You need to be looking for the right people and resources that come and flow to you. With the sun in Cancer, this is going to allow a time for you to reflect and focus on the important things in your life. Now, that being said, on July 3rd, we're going to have this beautiful full moon in the sign of Capricorn. The full moon is a really good time to view the results of your actions that you've taken and the decisions that you've made from the past. Capricorn wants to work on projects that need precision and detail. These things can lead to these great opportunities and success for later. Or the full moon can also illuminate areas that need to be corrected before you move forward. To understand this full moon, we look to the Cancer-Capricorn axis. The topics surrounding Cancer and Capricorn are the balance between your home and your private life, the nurturing represented by Cancer, and versus your public life, your career, your reputation, your accountability. That's represented by Capricorn. Cancer rules our attachments, our love. Capricorn governs our achievements, our rewards, our recognition. This polarity asks us to address the topics between a balance between unconditional love and conditional love. Cancer encourages us to value our home, our family, our roots, while Capricorn pushes us to consider our sense of duty, our sense of responsibility. Cancer is happy and content at home, but Capricorn urges us to just get it together, to be grown up, to act responsibly, to be a productive member of society, to create something of lasting value, and to leave a legacy. The goal is to find a balance between these two energies, and this is what this Capricorn full moon invites you to do. The sun always illuminates what we need to see, and this is about balancing your commitment between your career and your family. This full moon can illuminate any conflict that you may have between your roots and the direction that you're heading. The sun is conjunct Mercury, so expect at this time to have these practical ideas, these realizations, or these aha moments to occur. What you need to know for your July 3rd, 2023 Capricorn full moon forecast. Hi, I'm Patricia Tate with willowgracemystic.com, and this is your astrology for all 12 signs. So for Aries sun and Aries rising, the sun is illuminating your fourth house of home. This is literally your roots, your foundation. This is your property that you own. This is understanding your family. It's everything. It's who lives in your house. It's your extended family that are there with you. That being said, the moon is like in your 10th house, and this is associated with your career, your public reputation. This is about an ending that could occur in this house. This could occur through shifting jobs, leaving one to go to another. This could be transferring within, resigning from, possibly getting fired, or leaving one workplace, finally leaving this legacy of, I have this published, it's going to be out there, everybody's going to see it, or what you've been working on to leave a legacy is now finished. So it's about the public attention, or the public eye is going to be on you for something that is going to be for the public to see. And so this is a balance between, how do you balance your home and your family? How do you continue on? Do you retire? Do you continue on and work part-time? This could be anything from a different workplace or the attention being paid upon the work slowing down. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. For Taurus and Taurus rising, the sun is currently in your third house, and the third house represents your writing, your communication, your travel. It has to do with your relationship with your siblings. It has to do with things that are closer to home and the way that you communicate, and it has to do with environments that are familiar to you. It's in the sign of Cancer, meaning I'm connecting this with home, and what do I call my home, and how do I communicate? How do I get in touch with these relatives or my neighbors that I consider family or close to you? Now, the sun is lighting up your ninth house. The ninth house for you is about expanding your horizons. It is, this is long distance. It's about studying religion or philosophy. It's about publishing things. It's about the law. There could be an ending of this area where maybe you graduate, maybe you're done taking that class, maybe you're coming back from a long trip, or maybe you finally plan that long trip and you're ready to do it. It is about studying different philosophies or different ideas, or connecting with people, places, and things that are foreign to you. This could be an ending, or of maybe one of your children are graduating, or you are ready to dive deep and study into something that has to do with food or different cultures or different religions. It covers topics such as publishing also. So maybe you've been working on something and that's finally going to get published. And this could be through a book or a memoir, or it could have something to do with publishing something out there onto the internet. This also has to do with the law and maybe finishing something or completing this at this time of finishing and having an ending to some type of legal matter that you've been going through. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. To hear updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. For Gemini and Gemini rising, the sun is currently in your second house. The second house represents you, your things that you value, your personal cash, your personal property. It's people that you value. It's literally things that are very, very important to you. And it is illuminating the eighth house of your shared resources. So a full moon in the eighth house is associated with shared finances, possessions. These can include shared finances that you share with a business partner or a significant other. This could also be inheritances where somebody passes away and the money now comes to you. This could also be taxation and insurances. This is also the house of loans and institutions, where maybe you are finally finishing paying this off, or that money is coming into you, but it's definitely signaling an end or a culmination to this, that you're finally able to put it behind you. It could manifest as the end of a joint property matter where you have a divorce settlement, or there could be a settlement between a disillusionment between you and a partner, and this could be with child custody, or this could be a business partnership with it. There's finally a time where we are now finishing this or putting it behind us, so now that we have these new rules that we can, this new contract that we can work amongst. Loan or taxation could finally be done with the money coming to you. It's literally the house of endings, but it's endings that you share with other people. And so all of those topics are up for discussion, and it's still going to have to do with how do I balance this with my home and me in the outside world. So when this money comes in, what do you do with it? Do you invest it? Is this for your home? Are you going to use this for work? Are you going to use this to take more time off? But the balance is, the Cancer is your home, and the Capricorn is your job, your legacy. And then how do you balance this with your own personal cash and property and what you share with others? So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Cancer and Cancer rising, the sun is illuminating the first house of self. It is about you, how you feel about home, wanting to feel comfortable, wanting to surround yourself with beauty, wanting to be beautiful. The light is literally on you and how people are seeing you. the sun is illuminating your 7th house of partnerships. Now, the moon being full represents some kind of an ending. The ending can be with close one-on-one relationships. These can be friendships. Maybe somebody is moving away. Maybe there's a falling out. This could be with an ending with a romantic partner. This could be an ending with a business partner where you are now going in 2 different ways. This could be a signaling an ending or a culmination that could end with the way that you had this relationship. Maybe we were friends and now we're going to end that friendship and put it into more of a business partnership. Or maybe I had this significant other and now we want to take it to the next level and make it legal. Maybe we become married. But it's about ending one way that you look at the relationship, one phase of that relationship, and one could go to the wayside, or it could change the way you look at it, meaning you could be signing a contract with this person. It could also be the end of a phase of how you do business with your one-on-one clients. Maybe they do not require your service anymore. Maybe you don't offer that service anymore. Maybe you change the services that you offer. But it could mean a culmination also concerning just your partner, and that will affect you. So this could happen to be with something going on with your partner in their life and how it affects you and your relationship with your partner, or you and your best friend. It will have something to do with endings, moving on to the next stage, you, your partner, something with home, and something with career, job, legacy, and you in the outside world. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Leo and Leo rising, the sun is currently illuminating your 12th house. It's about needing a safe haven, needing a place that you can go to rest, relax, recharge. It's about regeneration. It's tapping into your dreams, your intuition, your spirit guides, your ancestors. It's about you connecting to the spiritual realm and recharging from within. Now the sun is illuminating your 6th house. So we're having this full moon in the house that's associated with your health, your fitness, your daily routines, your pets, your work. It's especially connected with how do you balance your home and your work. And so this can signal an ending to something that has to do with one of these areas of your life. Maybe you're ending one way of a fitness routine and you're working on something else, or something that has to do with a daily routine and now you're changing it up and needing to start something else. There could have something to do with a pet and maybe crossing over the Rainbow Bridge, and that pet would be moving on. It's about closure and culmination. This house is also associated with health issues. So maybe at this time there's an ending to a health issue or something that's been illuminated, so now you can address it better. This could have something to do with work assignments. So maybe that there's something that you've been working on and that project is now over, or the people that you work with are everybody is now dispersed and moving on. This is the house of being of service to others. And so maybe you're ending a service project, or maybe you find something else that you want to donate your time to. This is also the house of people who are mentors to us or guides to us. And so maybe there's an ending to that you have outgrown this person who is there to guide you for your business or guide you for health. And now you've reached that. You've peaked out and now you can move on to somebody else. Your health is in good condition and you no longer need that doctor, or you no longer need that counselor, or you no longer need that practitioner. There will be some kind of ending that will be in that area of your life. And how does that affect you with home and your career? So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Virgo and Virgo rising, the sun is currently in your 11th house. The sun is illuminating. These are my friends. This is my social circle. These are the people that make me feel comfortable and at home. These are the people that support me with my goals in life. These are the people who I've aligned myself with. Now the full moon is occurring in your 5th house. The 5th house is associated with your children, it's creativity, it's art, it's music, it's romance. It's the house of what do you do for fun. A full moon in this house can signal an ending or culmination. So maybe one of your children are graduating, or maybe one of them are moving out. This could signal as they're moving on from one stage of their life to another. This could also include things such as maybe finishing school, maybe finishing a project, or maybe moving away, or beginning something new for them that has an ending for you. Now, the 5th house is also about being childlike. So maybe you have started this art project or something with music or something with creativity. And now the project it's ending because you're finished with it. This is the house of what do you do for fun? And this includes romance. So there could be an ending to a romantic relationship. Now, it doesn't have to all be just ending the romantic relationship. Maybe you're ending it with the way that you have been together, and now you're ready to take it to the next level of let's make it serious. Let's keep this between the two of us, but let's take it to the next level. Other topics can be reaching a culmination or a completion of your art project, this musical project, or a social event that you have launched, or a sporting level that you have finally achieved. Remember that this will all swing back around to who you are at home and the legacy or what you want to do for your career, your job. The themes still resonate and flavor with all of those topics. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. To receive an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, the Sun is currently illuminating you in the outside world with your career, your job, things that you want to leave behind, your legacy. Literally, the light is on you and everything that you are doing outside in public. But it's illuminating. The sun is showing some endings that have to do with your home. The 4th house is associated with your family. It's with children that are in the home, or parents that are in the home, or people that are in your home. This could be parents, your home, real estate, any of those general topics that have to do with family within your home. A full moon in the 4th house can signal an ending or a culmination that has to do with maybe paying off a mortgage, or maybe you're moving to a new home or a new country. It could literally mean a completion of a real estate deal. There could be an ending or a completion of matters that are related to family with your parents. Maybe your parents are going to be moving into a different home, and how does this affect you? Or maybe your parents are moving into yours, or children are moving out of your home, and maybe you're going to be an empty nester. This could be an ending of retiring or downsizing, becoming an empty nester. Remember that the themes have to do with you in the outside world and how people see you, your career, your job, but also balancing it with you at home and wanting things to be solid, stable, and reliable. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Scorpio and Scorpio rising, the sun is currently in your 9th house, illuminating the area of your life of connecting to other people, places, and things that are farther away. This is about diving into spirituality, wanting to travel, wanting to educate, wanting to this has to do with publishing, and it also has to do with legal matters. And so the sun is shining on your 3rd house. So to have a full moon in the 3rd house has to do with your siblings, your cousins, It's about short educational courses, maybe workshops that you're taking, general communications that are between you and your neighbors or you and family. This is about your day-to-day travel. And so a full moon can signal an ending. Maybe you're finished with that workshop or with that training. A full moon in your third house could also be the completion of something that has to do with a sibling or with one of your neighbors that they are ending. It could also be that your sibling or someone that you see often on your day-to-day life, maybe they move away. Maybe a good neighbor that you really enjoy is now, it's ending because they're moving away. Or your cousins or somebody that you're very close to, they are moving further away. It's about an ending that has to do with them. This could also be a falling out or a disagreement that you have between you and one of them. It could be a time of finalizing matters that have to do with educational courses that you've been working towards, or some general correspondence and communications. Maybe you've been working on writing and journaling and working on these projects at home. These are things that are done close to home or at home. And remember that the overall theme is still the Cancer. I want to have this home life. I want to be at home. I want things to be comfortable, safe, and secure. And Capricorn says you have to get out and you have to do things. You have to work hard and leave this legacy behind. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Sagittarius Sun and Sag Rising, the Sun is currently in your 8th house of shared resources. This is the house of birth, death, rebirth, and this is you doing all kinds of work. This could be with other people's money, or these are contracts that you share with other people. This is you communicating. This is through debt or wills, alimony, child support. It's also the esoteric house or the occult house. So the Sun is shining a bright light on your 2nd house. The 2nd house is your personal income, your personal finances, your possessions that you truly value. So a full moon in the 2nd house can signal an ending to something that has to do with those topics. This could manifest as a time when you've reached a financial pinnacle, like this is my goal and I've finally reached it and now I can purchase this. Or that this could be a time when I've saved up enough money or I've budgeted it and then I can buy this. Or this can be where I have gotten a bonus come to me, or that there has been something that's been going on over a longer period of time and now it has to do with money or finances, like I'm paying off this large debt, I'm paying off a college loan, or I'm paying off a loan or a debt that I have had for a longer period of time. Remember that the 2nd house is also, it's people, places, and things that you truly value. And so there could be an ending with somebody that you truly value, that maybe they move away, or that there's a split between that relationship between you and them, or that the relationship changes in some way. It's about illuminating what I value and your values shifting in a way that has to meet the criteria of home and security, home and work, balancing those themes. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below, and you can schedule an individual reading at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, the Sun is in your partnership sector. It's illuminating you working with others, you with a significant other, you with a partner, you in a relationship. It could be you with a best friend, but it's literally you in what it would be an invisible or a written contract that you have with somebody else. It could also be you with clients. So that being said, it is illuminating your 1st house of self, and there's going to be some kind of an ending. This could have to do with your appearance, your body, how you appear to others. It could signal an ending of you finally reached a goal, or you want to, this could be a really emotional time for you because it's about you being visible to others. Maybe it finalizes the finishing of a class or a workshop, and now your name is going to be changed. Maybe there's a doctorate behind it, or maybe you are going to be known as this person, or like like I'm an energy healer, or to be called a grandparent. It's about the changing of how you look, or your image, or your personality, or your health at this time. Maybe if it has to do with your health, you finally have reached your goal, or you are at a point where you know you need to have this new goal to reach. This could signal an ending with the way that you look, and it's a transformation of how you appear to others in public. Remember that these changes, they all go back to your home and your career, who you are at home and who you are in the outside world. And this is bringing together people that you work with, and how you are seen, and how you are viewed, and how you want to be seen, and how you want to be known in the outside world. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. You can schedule an individual reading at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, the Sun is currently illuminating your 6th house of your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being, your daily habits, pets, your service to others, balancing home and work. With all that being said, it's illuminating your 12th house, the need for seclusion, the need that's, the 12th house is associated with, it's hidden, it's secret matters, it's places of confinement, and it's seclusion. So this can relate to, it's called the house of undoing, or illnesses. And so at this time, this could be an ending or a culmination of a period where you have been withdrawn. This could be from an addiction, and now you're ready to come back out into the world, or a retreat. Or this could be hospital, where you have been hospitalized and now you can come back out into the world. This has anything that has to do with where you have been secluded, whether you have wanted to, or whether it has been pushed upon you because of health, whether it be mental health reasons or physical health reasons, or just spiritually needing some time to yourself. And now it's going to be coming to an end, and now it's about healing and moving forward with. The full moon in the 12th house says it's time to move on. We are done with this. We are now ready to energetically and eager to move back out into the outside world. It's about being at home, and now I'm ready to be a productive member of society, and what is my contribution, and how do I give back? So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, the Sun is in your 5th house of fun, joy, children, being childlike, art, creativity, music, projects that bring joy to you. It could be gambling, sex. It's anything that brings you pleasure. Now, the Sun is illuminating your 11th house. Now, the 11th house is associated with groups, friends, organizations, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and people that you surround yourself with in order to manifest your hopes, wishes, and dreams. So a full moon here means that there's going to be some kind of an ending with this area of your life. It can manifest as an ending that could be a friend moves away, or that you leave a group, or you leave an organization because it's over, it's finished, or the project is over, or the group folds and it's time for you to find something else. A full moon in this house is about making sure that you align your goals, and not with somebody else, that you align your goals with people who are of like-minded. And if your goals have changed, then you need to shift some of the people that you surround yourself with, or the groups that you surround yourself with, in order to achieve those goals. There could also be an event, something, a project or an event that now there's this culmination or an ending to. This could be something that's completed. Since this is the house of hopes and dreams, this could also be a culmination or an achievement of something that you set aside that you wanted to do. Maybe something that was on a bucket list, or something that you wanted to cross off as you wanted to do this, and now you finally reached this pinnacle. It's time to pick something new. Remember that it still is going to go back to that Cancer Capricorn theme of home and career, and what do I give of, how do I balance between these two things in my life, and things that bring joy to me and people that I surround myself with in order to achieve these goals. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.